Oh, well, the first place is to actually figure out where you want to go. So, ideally a place where you speak the language and where you would be a cultural fit would be the nicest place to go to, because not everyone can adapt to every situation. Once you figure out where you actually want to go, then it's actually to check out, figure out actually exactly why you want to go. Because, there's many reasons why you want to go, and different places actually cater to those needs. Are you looking for a new job in a particular industry? You have a particular skill that you're trying to nurture that unfortunately cannot be nurtured in Nigeria? That's that kind of thing that you should consider. And once you actually figure out those places, next step would be to actually look for opportunities that are actually in those places. So, talk to, network, go on LinkedIn, find people, recruiters, try and figure out exactly what's going on in those places. Also talk to family or friends you might have abroad in those places and see, do my skills actually work in this place? And once you figure that out, I'm sure you'll figure out, you have a good idea of where you want to go to. Once you've actually figured out where you want to go, the next step is actually to build a network. So I mentioned LinkedIn earlier. It's a really, really great tool for trying to find people that actually work there, find recruiters, people that work in the companies you're interested in. Once you've actually figured that out, try and update your CV. Your CV is also very important. Talk to a recruiter or someone who is working in that field to actually take a look at your CV, because you think your CV, you might think it's good, but someone there would obviously have some insights or some improvement that they can offer you. Just talk to somebody there, get your CV up to date and get your CV out there as well. Apply to as many jobs as possible. Try and find not just open jobs, but also apply to companies where you'd be interested in working, because some people don't advertise their jobs online. They might just be interested in your CV. So just try and get your CV out there, and hopefully something comes up sooner rather than later. Well, once you get there, just ensure you maintain your network. It's very important. Anything can happen unfortunately, it's not your country. So just maintain your network, keep active on discussions on LinkedIn, as I mentioned. Find communities who have similar interests, similar professional interests as you. Also, not just professional interests, but also personal interests, because being abroad, you may not know many people there. So just try and build a network of, professionals and friends as well. An exit plan is very important. You should have that before you even go abroad. Always try and figure out how many years you want to spend there, whether it's 5 years or 10 years, and also have a financial target as well in your mind. Okay, so I want to come back to Nigeria in X amount of years with this much, in my account. And also, it's also important to have, projects that you're invested in here. So, not just send your money back home to keep for you. Invest it in things, maybe you want to build a house or build something or start a business. Always just have that, at the back of your mind and try and work towards that. Also very important to also bring your skills back as well. So, try and find a niche, try and find gaps in the market, things you can actually invest in or things you can be, a pioneer in this country. And just work towards that, improve your skills in that area. And when the time comes, come back home with the, what you've learned, what you've built up there, and invest in the economy in Nigeria.